So we'll continue. So you are supposed to prove that it is evolutionary or not. Okay, so first we got what is the expectation of x of t, which we got it as a constant. So from that we cannot conclude that it is stationary, it is not evolutionary. Okay, so you are going to find the expectation of x square of t. Okay, so what is the next step you are going to do? We start up with this one. How do you solve this? What binomial expansion? Assume that at by 1 plus at as x. So what is the expansion you will get? 1 plus 3x plus 6x square etc. What expansion?
1 minus 80 equal to 1 plus 80 the whole of minus 2.
Minus 2. Whether it is minus 2. For minus 2 what is the formula I gave you? 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube. That is for 2. So this will become whole cube formula. Okay, so right, next step, this is equal to 2 by 1 plus 80 the whole square into 1 minus 80 by 1 plus 80 the whole power minus 1 minus x the whole power minus 3 formula. Minus x the whole power minus 2. As usual, cross multiply this one. What will happen? Minus 80 plus 80 will be cancelled. This will become 100. Negative power means you write it as a reciprocal. So it will be as 2 by 1 plus 80 the whole square into 1 plus 80 the whole cube. So what is the answer you will get? 2 into 1 plus 80. I think I lifted minus 1, right? That minus 1, my expectation of x of 1. So what happened for this one? 1 plus 2. That is the expectation of x square of t. Can you say that it is evolutionary or not? Why evolutionary?
Variable.
Can you say with expectation of x square of t itself? Yes, you can say, but it should be cancelled with the value of expectation of x of t. Okay, but if expectation of x of t has minus 280 or something, what will happen? It may get cancelled. Okay, but here what is the expectation of x of t value? 1. So we find variance, what will happen? Both will get cancelled off and it will be a function of t, which is not a constant. Okay, so put a command right? Not a constant. Not a constant. If you are not able to identify from this one means find the variance. From variance you write the conclusion. What will be the variance? Variance of x of t is equal to expectation of x square of t minus expectation of x of t the whole square. So what is expectation of x square of t? 1 plus 2a. What is expectation of x of t? 1 square is again 1. Both will get cancelled out. What you will get? 2a. And it is a constant. If you are not able to give the conclusion from that one, find the variance and then give the conclusion. Okay? Put a command right, not a constant. So final conclusion. It is evolutionary or not? Not evolutionary or yes? Evolutionary. Evolutionary. Because evolutionary means not stationary. Whether it is stationary or not? Not stationary. Not stationary means what is the meaning? Evolutionary. Okay, so right. Hence, the given process is an evolutionary process. Given process is evolutionary A process is said to be second order stationary. A process is said to be second order stationary if the second order density function satisfies another condition f of x1 x2 with respect to t1 t2 should be equal to f of x1 x2 with respect to t1 plus delta t2 plus delta. So instead of delta, you can make use of the symbol as epsilon also. Nothing more. Just a small variation. For all x1 x2 and delta. For all x1 x2 and delta. Okay. Next definition. So that in the previous one we discussed triple S comma. Here we are going to discuss what is WSS, wide sense stationary. Okay, so take a random process x of t. Random process x of t is said to be wide sense stationary. If it satisfies the condition, first one, expectation of x of t is equal to constant, the same as triple S. Expectation of x of t is equal to constant. Second one, all of t1 t2. What is our auto correlation? Okay, all of t1 t2 is equal to expectation of x of t1 into x of t2 should be a constant. Or a function of t1 minus t2. In some books they may give it as a function of tau also. Okay, what will be the tau is the time difference between both. So here the time is t1 t2 comma. Some books they may give it as t plus tau instead of t1 and t2. So what will be the tau? The corresponding time difference. So how should be our autocorrelation? It should be a function in which it will be having the variable as the difference of t1 minus t2, or in some problems it may be tau also. Okay, so the constant varadu it will be a function of t1 minus t2. The difference between the time variable that actually will be constant for you. But our answer varumbodhu நம்ம difference ஆ தான் cancel. Okay, because we are not going to specify anywhere what is t1, what is t2. நம்ம generalized problem discuss பண்ணுவோம். Okay, t1 வந்து 10 t2 15 நம்ம இந்த problem discuss பண்ணுவோம். எல்லா problemோட வந்து generalized t1 t2 தான் நம்ம discuss பண்ணுவோம். So நம்ம final answer வரும்போது எப்படி இருக்கும்? It will be a function of t1 minus t2. அப்படி வந்தாலே போதும், it represents that it is a constant. Is it clear now? Okay, triple S means what will be proving? Expectation is a constant and variance is a constant. For WSS, expectation is a constant and then autocorrelation should be a function of t1 minus t2. Okay, procedure not true. Converse is not true. Or Rpla is a WSS process, but the converse is not true. Converse is not true. What is the converse? Yes. All WSS is not a Rpla. So if we approve that it is a Rpla process, then automatically it implies that that is a WSS. But if it is a WSS, we cannot say that it will be a Rpla process. It may be or it may not be also. Okay, ma'am? Yes. Take the next one. For WSS வந்து ஒரு வேரியபிள்ஸ் சொன்னோமா பாருங்க join is for x and y. Okay, so right jointly WSS process. Jointly WSS process. Take note. Two random processes. Two random processes. X of t and y of t. X of t and y of t are called jointly WSS. Jointly WSS if first condition x of t is a WSS. X of t is a WSS. First condition x of t is a WSS. Second condition y of t is a WSS. Y of t is a WSS. Third point, all of t1 comma t2 which is equal to expectation of x of t1 into y of t2 should be a function of t1 minus t2. Should be a function of t1 minus t2. So for jointly three conditions should be satisfied. So this type of problem will be lengthy and long. Because what are the things you have to do? X of t is WSS, y of t is WSS, and then joint correlation is also a function. X of t WSS, what you have to do? X of t WSS, first condition. For that, what you have to do? Expectation is a constant and autocorrelation is a function of t1 minus t. For y of t, again the same for y you have to do. Then you have to do it for joint. So totally 5 different things you have to find. 2 for this one, 2 for this one, and 1 more. So this will be a lengthy problem, not a difficult one, but lengthy one. Okay. Okay, WSS is what you are going to do now. WSS expectation is constant and autocorrelation is a function of t1 minus t. Okay, let's start with the problems. First one, show that the random process x of t equal to a into cos of omega t plus theta is WSS if A and omega are constant. A and omega is constant and theta is uniformly distributed. Random variable. Theta is uniformly distributed random variable in the interval 0, 2. In the interval 0, 2. So what do you prove here? What do you prove? WSS. What is the variable? Which is the variable here? It is going to follow which distribution? Uniform. Majority, the distribution will be given as uniform. Very simple. in the interval 0, 25. Theta is uniformly distributed in the interval 0, 25. Therefore, f of theta equal to 1 by 2 pi, 0 less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 2 pi. 1 by upper limit minus lower limit. 2 pi minus 0 will become 2 pi. So what are the things you have to do now? Expectation is a constant and autocorrelation is a function of T1 minus 2. Start with expectation. Continuous case or discrete case? Continuous. So that expectation of x of t equal to integral. So what is our term? X of t. X of t is a cos of omega t plus theta into f of theta is 1 by 2 pi into theta. So what is the interval for this one? 0 to 2 pi. What you can take outside now? Only 1 by 2 pi? A also, because the statement is clearly mentioned that a and omega both are constants. Okay, so a by 2 to be taken outside. How do you integrate this? 0 by that formula forming what interval I take? Minus by 2 pi. That formula will work out only if the interval is minus by 2 pi. Here what is the interval? 0 to 2 pi. Here directly you can do the integration. Why? Because of that omega is a constant as mentioned. T is going to be only a parameter, it's not going to affect our solution. So direct integration you can do. What is integral of cos? Minus sign or plus sign? Not plus or plus? Minus or plus? And in one answer. Sure? What about you? You are sure? What is differential of sign? Differential of sign? Cos. So what is integral of cos? Why confusion? What is differential of sign? Cos. So what is integral of cos? Plus sign or minus sign? Plus sign. Why there is confusion? What is differential of cos x? So what is integral of sin? Exactly, there is no integration value. Anything else to be considered. So what is integral of cos? Sin. So that sin of omega t plus theta within the interval 0 to 2 pi. Whether any constant will be there in the denominator, no? Denominator constant or not? Actually, what is our variable? Theta. Theta பதிலா ஏதாவது constant இருந்ததுன்னா denominator. What is the constant in this theta? 1. So you can actually verify that. If you get it as 2 theta means denominator will have 2. Be careful. Okay. Now substitute and integrate. This is the actual procedure. Theta பதிலா 2 by போடணும் 0 போட்டு answer இருக்கு. ஓகேவா? கடைக்கு ஒரு direct formula இருக்கு. I will give you that formula. ஓகேவா? For this also there is a direct formula. I will give you in linear integral. Okay, no doubt. We know that integral 0 to 2 pi cos of omega t plus n theta into d theta equal to 0 if n is an integer. If n is an integer. The formula மறந்தாவா போட தெரியும். ஓகேவா? Equal to 0 if n is an integer. So what happened to your answer? I am not asking this formula. General economic expectation formula. Second is it was in Rpla. Yes, yes. Continue. R of T1, T2 is equal to R of T1, T2 is equal to expectation of x of T1 into x of T2. So now what is the next step you will do? You write your formula. But before going to that one, okay, we will try to simplify this one because we are going to multiply two. X of T1, x of T2. What will be our x of T1? What is x of T? A cos of omega t plus theta. What is x of T1? A cos of omega t1 plus theta. What will be x of T2? Omega t1 plus theta. So we multiply this, we get it as a product of two terms. Can we solve the product of two terms in the integration mark? Cos two terms directly? What you will do? Product is more extended. Two cos function, product of two cos. I'll reach it in the how can you write it? Minus this or minus this, it is in product. It is like cos of x1 into cos of x2. What you will do? Cos of x2. It is in the short formula. Cos A cos B. Using cos A cos B formula, you have to change it into either plus or minus. Then only you can integrate and then write the answer. Yes, so product number calculator. If it is a product, means you come to the integration directly. Using our trigonometric formula, you have to split them into two integrals in terms of plus or minus, and then only you do the integration. Okay, so continue. This is equal to expectation of A cos of omega t1 plus theta into A cos of omega t2 plus theta. Cos A cos B, anyone has the formula? Cos A cos B. Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, the whole thing divided by 2. Okay, cos A cos B, what is the formula? If you don't understand it, cos A into cos B is equal to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, the whole thing divided by 2. The whole thing divided by 2. That is the formula. So for us, this is our A, this is our okay. Apply the formula, calculate expectation of or expectation of x of t formula. X of t into f of theta into t theta. What happened to second one? How can you say it's already a question? What will the answer for this one? Zero. Theta term ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತದ. Theta term ಇಲ್ಲನ ದಿನವರೆಗೂ constant. So no theta terms are here. So it is a constant. Okay, what is the expectation of a constant? Constant. So it is the same as the தெரியலனா அப்படியே இருக்கும். One is direct way of getting the answer. When you see this term, both theta terms are there. So this is a constant. So what is the expectation of a constant? Constant. So I can write the answer directly as cos omega of t1 minus t2 for the second one. If you are not able to identify, substitute in the formula. So what is the formula? Integral 0 to 2 pi cos of omega into t1 minus t2 into 1 by 2 pi into okay ma, direct on the code of தெரிஞ்சதுனா போதும். இல்லையா go by integration. Okay, now do the integration of a square by 2. What is the answer for first integral? First integral 0. I gave you a formula now. Omega t plus n theta into d theta is equal to 0. What is the n value here? N value equal to 2. It is an integer. So what is the answer for the first one? 0. Plus here 1 by 2 pi is a constant. Can integrate with respect to theta. Here no theta term. So this is also a constant. What is integral of theta? In theta? Okay, right in the limit 0 to 2 pi. What you will get? 2. are independent variables where a and theta are independent variables. Full stop. A is a random variable. A is a random variable with mean 0. A is a random variable with mean 0 and variance 1. And variance 1. Full stop. Theta is uniformly distributed. Theta is uniformly distributed in the interval minus pi comma plus pi. Minus pi comma plus pi. Verify whether x of t is a WSS. Verify whether x of t is a WSS. X of t is a WSS. Okay. Now this is a slight different from all the previous problems. No? Whether in triple SS or WSS, so far what we discussed, only one has a random variable. Theta alone was the random variable. But in this statement what is given? A as well as theta. There are two random variables. So far everywhere we discussed A as a constant. But here it is going to be a random variable. Based on that one only we will solve the problem. Is it clear? But for everything direct information is given. For random variable A, what is the information given? Mean is given to be 0 and variance is given to be 1. Meaning of direct value, that is given directly. Okay, well, what about theta? It is uniformly distributed. So assumption we are going to follow everything as we did in the previous, but we are going to treat A as a variable. Okay, and one more important condition is given. A and theta are independent variables. Remember that. Okay, shall we start the solution? What is the first one you have to find? What is the first one you have to find? T of x of t. But before that, the dependent function of f of theta. So right, start the solution. Given theta is uniformly distributed. Given theta is uniformly distributed. Therefore, f of theta equal to 1 by 2 pi for the interval minus pi less than or equal to theta less than or equal to pi. Okay, and what is the next information given for you? A is a variable. So right, given A is a variable. Given A is a variable and expectation of A equal to 0, variance of A equal to 1. All these are given conditions. Expectation is 0 and variance is equal to 1. Now we start with the procedure. First you are going to find expectation of x of t. So right, expectation of x of t is equal to expectation of A into cos of 100t plus theta. So what is the actual thing we will do now? Into this you will do by this term into 1 by 2 by into theta. This is normally we will do. But here what is the problem is that it is having two variables. A is also a variable, theta is also a variable. How to rewrite this? If x and y are independent, expectation of xy equal to expectation of x into expectation of y. So here a and theta are independent. So you can write this term as expectation of a into expectation of cos of 100t plus theta. Can you understand why you are writing? Because they are independent. If it is not given, means you can't separate. Okay. Now what is the expectation of A? Expectation of A? Say it louder. 0. It is given or no? It is given directly. What is the expectation of A? 0. So 0 and anything? 0. We cannot calculate this one also. Directly we can write this to be 0 since E of A equal to 0. That's all. Finish first one. Whether it is a constant or not? Constant or not? Constant. So first condition is satisfied. What is the second one? What is the second one? For double excess. R of T1 T2 auto calculation. So right. R of T1 T2 is equal to R of T1 T2 is equal to expectation of x of T1 into x of T2. That is the actual definition. Substitute here x of T1 and x of T2. Expectation of A into whether this is right now? Yes? Right or no? Will you do? How will you do? What is the next step? Now it is a product. It looks like a product of 4 poles. But what is actually A into A? A square. Whether A is the variable of now? Yes. And A and B are independent. So how can we relate this one? Expectation of A square into expectation of cos of 100 d1 plus theta into cos of 100 d2 plus theta. Because A and theta are independent. Okay, so you can write this. To substitute here, you need E of A square. Do you know that? You know that or not? Not given, but you can find. E of A square. From where you can find E of A square? From variance. Variance is equal to what? What is the variance formula? E of A square minus E of A the whole square. Using that formula, you can find what is E of A square. What will get this one, but I'll show you for those who don't know. Okay? So you are given variance of A equal to what? That is expectation of A square minus expectation of A whole square is equal to what? We are given that expectation of A is 0. So you will get expectation of A square is equal to 1. Okay. So this first term will become 1. Tell me how we solve this. எல்லாமே சிமிலர் வச்சிருக்கோம். அங்க ஒமேகா வச்சு சால்வ் பண்ணீங்க. இங்க ஒமேகா வந்து என்ன இருக்கு? 100. That's the only difference. So now you have to take the expectation for each two. First you have to write the expectation of this one plus expectation of this one. So this is equal to 1 by 2 into. What is the expectation formula? X of t, f of theta, d theta. What is the x of t? Integral 0 to 2 by cos of 100 into t1 plus t2 plus 2 theta. This is our x. So it should be 2 theta into f of theta. What is f of theta? 1 by 2 into theta plus. Now we have to take the expectation of this one. How will I? Okay, previous part of what is expectation of a constant? Constant. Should I write a cancel directly? Yes. So plus cos of omega into t1 minus. So what I have done first one now? First one 0. Why 0? 2. We are having n equal to 2 integers, so 0. Whenever you are putting 0 in the bracket, mention the formula. Because 9 you can't give any answers to be directly 0, you have to give the reasoning everywhere. So in whatever steps you are doing direct as substitutions, in the bracket mention the reason formula. Okay, so the first one will become 0. So what you will get? 1 by 2 into 0 plus cos 100 into t1 minus. So what is the final answer now? Cos of 100 into t1 minus into n by 2. Any other steps? Then you have to arrive at the answer or not? What should be your objective? It should be a function of t1 minus t2. Have you got or not? Yes, so you can stop. So that comma a function of t1 minus t2. A function of t1 minus t2. So what is the final conclusion? X of t is here. Triple S's, right? Double S's, WS's. Hence x of t is here, WS's. X of t is here, WS's. Wide sense stationary process. Original question is minus 5 to a interval. Mario. In the first one we don't put any interval, right? Interval is one. Anyway, the answer will be 0. Thank you. Minus 5 to 5. The interval is given as minus 5 to 5. The answer is not going to change. Any doubt, ma'am? Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Easy one is just avoid the confusion between triple S and WS. That is the only thing you have to remember. Okay, take down next one. Next problem. If x of t is equal to x of t is equal to a cos lambda t plus b sin lambda t, comma t greater than or equal to 0, t greater than or equal to 0, yes, yes, random variables, comma, random variables, comma, examine whether the process is, examine whether the process is WSS. Examine whether the process is WSS. So what we are going to do again here? WSS. You are given only one process, X of T. Which are variables? No? A and B. Both A and B are variables. And it follows what distribution? Normal. You are given 0 and sigma square. What is that 0? 0 indicates which one? Which value? Which parameter? Mean. You are doing the notation n of mu comma sigma square. First value is for mean and second value is for variance. Here the variance is given as sigma square itself. No values are given. Okay. Start the solution. Given A and B are independent value distribution. Normal 0 comma sigma square random variables. So that therefore expectation of A equal to expectation of B is equal to 0. Can we say or no? Both A and B are going to follow this distribution. What is the next information given? Variance of A equal to variance of B equal to sigma square. From this, can you find any other thing? From variance? Using variance, what is the other value you can find? Say it out. B of A square. What is the variance formula? B of A square minus E of A whole square. So you are given B of A is 0. So from this, what you can get? E of A square is equal to E of B square is equal to sigma square. Because mean is equal to 0. So everything is direct implications. Okay. Apart from this, we are given one more condition. What is the very important condition given? A and B are independent. Independent means what is the other condition you do? T is not positive. Okay. What is the condition for that? E of xy is equal to E of x, E of y. But here instead of x and y, you are having A and B. So that since A and B are independent, expectation of AB can be written as expectation of A into expectation of B. Since A and B are independent. But what will happen to this answer? No? What will this value? 0. Because what they are given? The expectation of A and B is 0. So what happened to our expectation of AB? That is also 0. So based on the given information, you can find all these values. Because based on all these values, you are going to solve the problem. So more any information கொடுத்துருக்காங்களோ அதை கனெக்ட் பண்ணி அதுல இருந்து So 0 is a constant or a variable? Constant. Put a command, right? Constant. That are very important here in this problems. Constant. So what is the next one you have to find? Autocorrelation. Start with that one. Or of T1, T2. Or of T1, T2 is equal to expectation of x of T1 into x of T2. X of T1 into x of T2. Substitute expectation of x of T1 is a cos lambda T1 plus b sin lambda T2 into x of T2 a cos lambda T2 plus b sin lambda T2. Can you split this and write as two different terms? Yes? Possible or not possible? Not possible. Because this is one entire term and this is one entire term. Whether they are independent? A and B are independent. Okay, but this is an expression like a combination of both A and B. So directly we can't split this one. So do the ordinary multiplication, then we will discuss how to proceed. Do the ordinary multiplication. What happened the first term? Expectation of this one into this one. What you will get? A square cos square cos lambda T1 into cos lambda T2. Because it is not cos square now. This is T1, this is T2. Both are different. Plus, now multiplying this two term. AB into cos lambda T1 sin lambda T2 plus, now multiplying this two term. AB into sin lambda T1 into cos lambda T2. Now these two terms, b square into sin lambda T1 sin lambda T2. Just ordinary we are multiplying and we are writing the terms. Now tell me how we proceed. Expectation of variables only for the variable. What are the variables here? A square, AB, B square. They are only the variables. So if we take the expectation, this will become expectation of A square. What is expectation of A square? Sigma square. Expectation of A square is sigma square. So first term will be sigma square into cos lambda T1 into cos lambda T2. Now check with the next two. If you take the expectation, you will get expectation of A. What is expectation of A? 0. So second term will become 0. What happened to third term? 0. What happened to fourth one? Cos square into sin lambda T1 into sin lambda T2. So by equation 2 and 3, right? By equation 2 and 3. Now try to relate this one. What is common to both? Sigma square is common. Remaining term is which common? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A minus B. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is equal to cos A minus B. What is A? Lambda. What is B? Lambda. So we rewrite this form as cos lambda of T1 minus T2. Cos A minus B. Whether we achieve our target or not? Yes. Comma. A function of T1 minus T2. A function of T1 minus T2. So what is the conclusion? X of T is WSS. Write the conclusion. Hence X of T is WSS. Just a second, no? Has everyone completed this? So in your writing, two random process x of t and y of t, x of t and y of t are defined by x of t equal to a cos of omega t plus b sin of omega t, and y of t equal to b cos of omega t minus a sin omega t. So right, show that x of t and y of t, are jointly WSs, comma, if A and B are uncorrelated random variables, if A and B are uncorrelated, uncorrelated random variables with zero mean and the same variance and omega is a constant. Same variance and omega is a constant. So far all the problems we discussed with only one process. But here you are given two processes. So you are supposed to check whether it is jointly WSs. What is the condition? Jointly WSs, what is the condition? X of t should be WSs, y of t should be WSs, and cross correlation should be a function of t1 minus t2. Okay, three different things you have to check. So to prove x of t is a WSs, what you have to prove? Expectation is a constant and r of t1 t2 with respect to x is a function of t1 minus t2. For y of t to be a WSs, expectation of y of t is a constant and the autocorrelation of y is a function of t1 minus t2. Then third one, the last one only you have to go for cross. Is it clear ma? Na itna criteria ni check pannu. Moona itna varum 5. 2 for x, 2 for y and 1 for cross. So start the solution. As usual ma, like previous problem, identify what are the given informations. What are the given informations directly? A and B are uncorrelated random variables with zero mean. Zero mean means what you will write? Zero mean. Right. Given E of A equal to E of B is equal to 0. Mean is 0. What is the next one given? Same areas. So B of A equal to P of B equal to sigma square. If you don't feel convenient with sigma square means you can assume it as any constant. K or X, M or any constant you can assume. Okay. What is the next information given? From this what you will find? E of A square is equal to E of B square is equal to sigma square. Because again the mean is 0. What is the radius formula? Since A and B are prime coordinates. So right, to prove x of t and y of t, to prove x of t and y of t are double x's. So right, proceed as an example 3 and complete the problem. Right. Same thing, no? Previous problem in the condition difference is the same, similar one. What is the function? There is a slight variation. Slight variations there are not. Example 3 when I solve it. A cos lambda t solve in omega. Okay, so right. Proceed as in example 3 and complete the steps. Complete the steps. So 4 conditions over. X of t is the basis, y of t is the basis is over. What is the last one you have to do? Cross correlation. I asked you to complete. So what you should do in your notebook? Leave space. For all the 4 to be completed, leave this space for that one and then start with the fifth one. Leave the space and then tomorrow you do. Today you have completed the work. Tomorrow you have first one class. Leave the space for all the 4 conditions to be proved. Now write. To prove all xy of t1 comma t2, all xy of t1 comma t2 is a function of t1 minus t2. That is our cross correlation. To prove all xy of t1 comma t2 is a function of t1 minus t2. This is the fifth condition we are going to do. So start. All xy of t1 comma t2 is equal to expectation of x of t1 into y of t2. Same as we did for xx, we are doing for xy. That is the difference. Substitute expectation of what is x of t1? A cos omega t1 plus b sin omega t2 into y of t2. Substitute here y b cos of omega t2 minus a sin of omega t2. Substitute x and y. Everything same procedure only. Now multiply now. Order multiplication. First term will first. What you will get? Expectation of AB into cos omega t1 into cos omega t2. Expectation of taken only for the variables. Here A and B are the variables. Now multiply this two. What will get? Minus expectation of a square into cos omega t1 into sin omega t2. Multiply this two. Now multiply the second term. Expectation of b square into sin omega t1 into cos omega t2. Okay. Now multiply these two terms. Minus expectation of AB into sin omega t1 into sin omega t2. So tell me what happened to this term? Anything will vanish or everything will exist? Expectation of AB will become 0. So those two terms will vanish. What is expectation of A square? Sigma square. B square? Sigma square. You can take it as a common term outside. So what will be the remaining? Sin omega t1 into cos omega t2 Sine of A minus B. So sigma square into sine omega of T1 minus T2. This is A, this is B. Sine A minus B. When we got it as a function of T1 minus T2? Yes, so right, put a comma. A function of T1 minus T2. A function of T1 minus T2. So what is the final conclusion? Which is the basis? Hence x of t and y of t are jointly the basis. So right. Hence x of t and y of t are jointly the basis. Jointly the basis. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts?